Hello, welcome back. We're going to play more Disco Elysium. Alright, let's go. You know what? Like, no one is giving me info on the dead body. No one. No one. So I'm not sure, like, what that's about. I'm very curious. What's down here? Whirling in rags. Oh, that's the place. Right. Does this just keep going? Alright. Let's take that. I just really want to go and do the body. I know there's heaps more people to talk to, but like, the body's just on my mind and I want to go and, you know, do it. Do the thing. What's this?
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Oh. Get an exact count. Should we try?
What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being.
Oh my god.
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Lieutenant, workers' boot tracks.
Noted.
The lieutenant takes out his little notebook. Did I say welcome back? I think I... Oh my god, this fly. Go away. Okay, let's... You know what? We're doing it. Put this away. Get out of here. We're getting these. We're getting these on. Okay, good. Nope, wrong one. You're coming down, buddy.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
The ammonia. Okay. Shoe fly. Why? How did you even get in here? Probably because I left the door open. Accidentally. What do we do with this? Thin glass tube wrapped in a cotton netting used to treat fainting spells. So what do we do? Do we hold it? No. What do we do with it? I don't understand. Hat? Where does a hat? Neck? What do we do? We went to get it and now we... Hold it? I don't know what we're supposed to do with it.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
I guess we just are holding it and it's in our pocket and that's all it does, maybe? Because it says +1 has ammonia. So, and like it's 8%, I'm not going to get that. So I guess we can't do, maybe we need to have more endurance before we can do this. Like, endurance, this one. Take the blows, don't let the world kill you. Physique base, +2. Experience points, 60 out of 100. Skill points. So, you don't have enough skill points. Okay, so I guess we will just have to come back to that. Let's take these out of our hands so we don't look fucking insane. Alright, let's go back to the part that we were going to go to before. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my goodness. This design is fabulous. Yeah, down here, I think. Jump Jams, a popular music mag. Glossy magazine, most able-bodied men. This issue hosts a top 10 list. Hello, sir.
Welcome to Rivachol.
Announces the rotund man. The remark isn't addressed to you, it's addressed to the lieutenant. Why are you addressing my partner like that? Hey, I know Revachol, that's where we are. Oh my god. Never mind, let's keep moving.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Ooh, come back.
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
Yeah, you tell him. I want to say that, but I feel like that's gonna not be good.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
He pays you no attention. Limbo? What's going on here? Okay, I don't want to deal with this.
Yes?
Tell me about the case. I think you should know that I can't remember anything. Alright. You seem to be following me. That one is fucking hilarious. Okay. Ow, these headphones hurt my ears. Can I talk to any of you guys? I can talk to this guy. Oh, there's a whole... The street opens up. Okay. Call me mañana. Scab? Asks a man with jolly eyes tilting his head. Yeah, what exactly is a scab? Yeah, I'm a scab, poor and downtrodden. Right to work. I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
Ow, I have to take my things out of my ears. Okay, sorry about that.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife?
I've come to Martinez investigating a murder. I need to know what's behind these gates. I'm exploring. What's the strike about anyway? Nice talk, gotta get moving. Let's just say
Murder,
that.
huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
I love his accent. His voice is so cool. It's actually very fun and easy. You're right, it's almost impossible. I'm 91% sure I'll never get it solved. Whisper, I have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe you don't want... Maybe you want to help me solve it by telling me who did it.
Of course, Policia. It wasn't me. You can rule me out. Easier that way.
He didn't do it. It's the truth.
Why would Drama be saying that, though? How... I need to know what's behind these gates. I'm exploring. Go on.
My friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits.
He gazes over the roundabout with a glint of longing. Does this mean you can let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
Well, that's simple. I just walk in.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past Measurehead?
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him, then press the button to unlock the door, then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
Está. For some reason it doesn't seem like it's going to be that easy. Gotcha.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation, or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone here ever bested him in a physical confrontation? Has any of the scabs tried converting to his worldview? I don't understand what's going on.
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
Has anyone here ever...
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong. Sure.
What's the strike about? I know what the strike's about, but let's ask anyway.
Serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
What do the different coloured continue buttons mean? There's yellow and red, purple and red, and then just plain red.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Alright, nice talk. So, I think we should not go all the way up there just yet. Should we see if we can talk to some people? This guy? Hello.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
The man yells toward the harbour gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot and oddly screechy for a man his size. What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everybody else here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
No?
Good. We're fighting for a cause here.
Right to work! Right to work!
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side.
I want to have the
Builds
blinds open.
confidence.
Because the sun's sort of going down now. Okay, what kind of calls are we talking about? I don't think I've chosen any sides yet. Regardless, I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
He's got such a great voice too.
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points his finger at the man sitting on the railing.
So do we, Scott.
The loitering man hollers in return. Wait, so he's versing that guy? What? I want to get into the harbour too. What is the strike? Who are all these strike breakers? I don't get it. I'm not very... not following. What exactly is your goal
We
here?
were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you are unable to breach the entrance?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Right. Okay. Like all of you? Why don't you just talk to them?
Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind it.
How bad could one guy be? You seem capable.
Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters.
Have you considered storming in, like all of you?
Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
The man rubs his jaw, a perfect, lightly bearded square wedge. Okay. I want to get into the harbour too. What is a strike? What are all these?
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
I'm interviewing people about a murder that took place here behind the hostel cafeteria there.
I know nothing about a murder.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting.
Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive.
Right to work!
He again
It's
shakes his
shameful.
large fist.
Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
I don't know. This really isn't my area of expertise.
We are not picking a side in this just yet.
I love when Kim chimes in. I just love it.
Pity.
Let us work!
Alright, I'm outie. The lorries probably stored fuel here. Now they store booze. A foreign car kept in good condition. That, like, trumpet music, it makes me want to play Starfield. I haven't even played very much Starfield, but I want to play Starfield after hearing that. A bold slogan, Humanox, covers the truck.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Who is
A
this?
silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane."
I love this, like, lore that's going on.
As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece.
What indentations? What do I see? What did this king do?
Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. A bullet? Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting.
Lieutenant, has someone shot the king?
Okay, I can't see it, but I take your word for it.
What do you think?
Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution. But the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice or a political statement?
Yes, a practical joke. Target practice. Political. It's a king and he's shot. None of the above. Maybe it's connected to the murder.
Why not? What this shows us is guns aren't too uncommon here, and people still shoot them, sometimes at kings.
He takes a note in his notebook.
The king stands high above you, surveying the bay, mute and indifferent to your sightings.
I'm not gonna try that one. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Out of here. What's this? Ruins full of snow? No one lives here anymore. Hello.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you.
Ooh.
She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes, and food money. Maybe she's your...
Grandma? Snap your fingers in front of her face. Oh my god. Excuse me, ma'am. I'd like to ask some questions. Nothing to do here. Fucking hell. This game is hilarious.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail
Oh no, I
to
really
reach
don't want to
her.
do those. I don't want to snap my fingers in front of her
Nothing.
face.
Her smile just keeps widening.
I don't want to do that.
Wait,
Thank you for stopping me, Kim.
she's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone. Why? I just told you why.
Okay. We're trying to investigate a fucking murder here. If people are just gonna not answer us, then how are we gonna find out any information, Kim? I know I just said I love it when Kim chimes in, but I only like it when he chimes in and he's on my side. I don't like it when he tells me off. Oh wait, there's a place here. Let me work. I'm gonna start drinking if I don't. Feels. Need to write a note. Just had a thought. Sorry, 1 second please. I doubt I'm going to be able to find this tiny frame while I'm editing, so I'm just going to have to leave it in. Okay, done. Alright, where are we? What is this? What is this place? Hello.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
Before we go on, what is this magazine are you reading? Let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
You mean this?
She looks at the cover, boasting a colourful photo of two girls kissing. Ooh.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
I love that famous people is like a topic, like an interest. Like with the bookstore, biographies of famous people.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
Stupid famous people. I approve of this. Very futuristic. Tap on the girls kissing. Forget about all that. What this is Fashion Police feature. Is that supposed to say what is this Fashion Police feature? I'm not even interested in that magazine. I don't know why I asked about it. Okay. I can't say that as a fucking grubby old hungover man. I approve of this. Anyway. Okay.
Yeah, me neither.
Cool. Cool hat, by the way. Before we go on, what is this fruit?
I don't know. Frit?
Fret? And what is fret? Why is it written with 3 T's? Ah.
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
She chews on her gum with disgust. Okay, let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
But, can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Did you know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really? Does it mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
Okay. How long has it been there?
I don't know, really long.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
He's so reassuring. I love him.
Okay.
Yeah, don't freak out, people. I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking everyone the same fucking questions.
Uh-huh.
She brushes a strand of hair off her face and tries to return to her magazine. Okay. That was fucking thrilling. No one's helpful. Like, no one has been helpful. Except for the gardener who gave us the gloves and the ammonia. Only one that's been helpful.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
Fritta. The croissants, just hearing and reading the word, made me want a croissant so bad. And I already had a croissant today. I had one for breakfast, so...
The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
I'm not gonna steal a fucking raincoat. Okay. What's that? Point to the raincoat. Okay, I don't need to do that.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents. Your bottles clunk into the machine.
Yay!
And the money appears with a satisfying jingle.
We got
You're
to
a richer
sell...
man now.
Ah, yes, we got to sell our bottles. Oh, yeah. Let's go. What's this?
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. we don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Okay, magnesium, yes. That is...
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Oh, we already had one? Okay, whatever. What do those products do?
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Duramine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is... I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising.
Can you be a little more specific?
No. Sorry. I'm not like a doctor or anything.
Nosafed heals +1 health. Duramine heals +3 health. Magnesium heals +1 morale. Hypnogamma heals +3 morale.
Okay, cool. I thought maybe... Okay, none of them are going to help us with getting the body down. But that's okay. Let's take some... We only have 2 health slots anyway, so maybe you get more if you up your this one. Okay. So maybe we'll just get Nosafed.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Thanks, your attitude sucks. Well, it's okay. You're probably Gen Z.
A colourful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer. The bottles wink at you in the light. The smokes too glitter in their wrapping. It's like looking into a kind of heaven. Your knees are weak. There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
I am in heaven. I need it all so bad. Say nothing. Just take it in. This is not a good place for a recovering addict. Are we a recovering addict or are we just hungover? I mean, we clearly have a drinking problem, but are we trying to not have a drinking problem? When was that ever stated? I feel like he's accepted this about himself. Say nothing. Just take it in.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
Don't ask. Don't look. Don't do anything here. Just go away. Get back to work.
Please tell me more about these products. Do you sell any under-the-counter vices? Alcohol, Commodore red wine, pale-aged vodka. What is the packet that it comes in? Alcohol potent pilsner, Astra cigarettes, +1 intellect, +1 physique, +1 physique, +1 physique. No, I'm not. No. No. Oh my god, another autosave. Once again, I have forgotten. I think we've clicked on everything in here. I don't bloody know what we're supposed to be doing. Oh, I guess there's more up here, isn't there? There's also that jacket that we could have gotten. In case of a strike, press button behind guard. A hermetically sealed door locked by electronic means. Right, so that's the door. There is no lockpicking or door kicking this one. The Greater River Shoal Industrial Harbour. Okay, shoofly. Just look at him. The wonderful hunk. Hey.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah,
Treasurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
The thumping in the music is disturbing me, makes me uncomfortable.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
Say nothing, size him up first. What do you mean my body betrays my degeneracy? My body does not betray my degeneracy. My body is unimportant. I'm with the police and we need to get into the harbour. We don't have time to get into this now.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul.
His face contorts in disgust as if he was smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Invisible. Wait, Al Ghul? Smell your breath. Kim, is it really so bad? You're right, I'm an alcoholic now. I need to enter the harbour. I don't have a problem with Al Ghul. I just drink a little on the weekends. Enough, I need you to open the door to the harbour. You're right, I'm an alcoholic. Now I need to enter the harbour. Enough, I need you to open the door to the harbour. I don't know what to do. I don't have a problem with this.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Show him the ham still got it.
Actually, I think the ham sandwich race still has it in them. I am the police and I need you to comply now. That's not gonna fucking work. The race stuff is unimportant here. I just need you to help me do my job, please.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass fear for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race.
Cooperation. So good.
You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Kroikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Is that her? I love it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbour.
Come on, I just need you to move him about 20 centimeters back. You're right about all this. Now I just need you to let me go into the harbour. This is going nowhere. It's not going anywhere.
It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the harbour.
Oh, if I push him out of the way, he's gonna fucking deck me and kill me. You're right about all this, and now I just need you to let me get into the harbour.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Simonine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you.
What?
The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white? What are those tattoos of yours supposed to mean? Subscribe to his advanced race theory. Physical instrument, that's very unlikely. Knock him out. Oh, fucking fly. I want to try this one. Let's try this though.
Oh, don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
Oh.
There must be some friction there. He's keeping it well hidden, however.
Yeah, but you still serve them. How does that factor into your life? This is gonna piss him off.
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital, something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
I'm no communist. Communism is pretty cool. Individualism is my jam. My jam is a mysterious fourth thing. Fucking hell. So good. Okay, enough of this. Look, I don't know. I can't understand.
Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
I've gotten it from disco, actually. It's true, I am a rock and roll star and a rebel. Youth culture does not affect my thinking. I got it from disco.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done.
Sorry, I didn't know that.
I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Inevitable. Okay, I'll ask, who are the Seminoles? I don't really know who the Seminoles are. I've recently experienced head trauma. Wonderful, I need to enter the harbour now on police business. Wonderful, we're done with this line of inquiry. I mean, I'm done. I don't want to talk about this anymore, but I don't have an alternative.
The South Island race, haplogroup R4A. We are the rightful masters of the Insulindian archipelago. We descend from the Areopagites of ancient Pericarnassus and arrived here 4,000 years ago. Millennia before you. We are the future. That is all you need to know. I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulumbuir are with me in my genetic dreams. I see young Seminoles women walk into the grey mass on Ile de Fantôme, waiting on immaculate conception from the pale.
So you did come from the islands. So you did not come from the islands.
No. I have heard about it on the radio.
He would be appreciative if you did not further chase this line of inquiry in front of the women.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Revachol. The city is central to the Simony strategy. Spreading through its trade networks, our culture will dominate the world. You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with, and never getting into the harbor.
I don't know what to do if we leave. I don't know what else, like, what the hell else is there to do? Oh, actually, maybe there was something else. Which was like around the corner from the bookstore, but on the other side, the left side. Let's go there. It's 3 p.m. on day 1. Nope. Nope. A lonely cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. The belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted. Wait, what's down here?
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah. Oh. A garden hose. This won't be of use until the snow melts.
Hey, what's that noise down there?
Who said that? Was that Kim? Was that this person? Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. Another splattering of bullet holes in this wall. Orange bum hat. Bum hat? Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously.
There must be another way to the building.
Why did it sound like that? Balcony with a view to the yard and the hanging. Alright, guess we are gonna keep looking for a way into the building. Capaside, okay, Cape Side, Capaside. Rue de Saint Ghislaine, okay. Rue de Saint. Reserved for residents of Rue de Saint. I can't say that other word. Your room in the whirling isn't much bigger than this sloop. Sloop? This is worth more than you'll ever earn in all your life. Hey there.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
She steps closer and holds her hand out over the railing. Joyce L? What does the L stand for? Joyce L? RCM, what is that? I'm a little foggy here. Oh my god. What gave us away? Shake her hand. Just fucking shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
Like steel, there is strength there. If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your skin.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will.
It's freaking
gladly.
cold.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even. The lieutenant is hatching some scheme. It happens quicker than a shooting star. But did the lieutenant just wink at you?
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition. but she appears helpful.
You're on a boat. Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do? What can you tell me about this strike? What can you tell me about this lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
I don't know my badge number.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
Kim, you're just so smooth.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
I'm the one asking the questions here, lady.
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
Why are you questioning me? It's possible. After a night of heavy drinking, I lost all memory of my life and the world. I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing. Yes.
I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
This bitch. Do I say the heavy drinking?
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
Indeed.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Fuck.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
How do I negotiate my way out of this? Then I'll find it somehow. Let's talk about something else until I do. What kind of arrangement would it be?
I mean, favors for favors. A dirty alliance of some sort.
What does that mean? Should we try it?
Easy. Just offer her a favor. Like I said, nice and dirty.
Surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones.
Okay.
Or you can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue. This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
I don't know, bro. I'm not really a cop. So we're the henchmen now? Really? I thought it was going so well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
Oh my god, this is stressful. I am sorry for putting us in this situation. I'll handle it. What do you propose? That we don't investigate the drug trafficking? We could just, find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters. You could request a new one from the station, but that would literally take months.
I am sorry for putting us in this situation. I'll handle it. What do you propose, that we don't investigate drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
She should just fucking be telling us.
I'm sure you will, detective.
Alright.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Okay, tell me about this alleged drug trafficking. You're on a boat. What can you tell me about this strike? Oh my god. I think I'm definitely gonna have to wrap it up soon. But let's finish with Joyce.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal.
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
Okay.
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
What do you mean? Am I going to need bolt cutters for this?
The lorries. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they are vulnerable.
I'm not following this very well.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Okay.
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperance in bright daylight, upstream where it's clearer.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Okay, thank you. I needed the clarity. I really did. Okay. Sorry for breathing into the microphone. What proof do you have that the Union is involved? Okay, I've made up my mind about the smuggling investigation. Alright, now let's discuss something else for now.
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
We can do that.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, though she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide in.
What does that mean?
Yes?
We will take this case, probe the drivers, see what it yields. There's no way we can... Yeah, go on.
Excellent.
She takes a long sip
According
of
to my
tea.
report, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I suspect the traffic jam won't disperse for a few more days. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Alright. That's good. That's good. That's fine for now. We'll stop there.
Of course, Detective. Take care.
We can come back and talk to her later. And now we have our... Fuck, this is a long to-do list. We have this one that we need to work on. Interrogate the drivers about the smuggling. Okay, so that's what we are gonna do. What's this? Why do we have a new clothes item? Oh yeah, the orange bum hat. Oh, bum. Right. Okay, a homeless person type hat, according to this game. Interesting. 1 reaction speed. -1 rhetoric. Bum brain. Okay, I'm gonna take it off for now. Anyway, this has been great. Thank you for following along, and hopefully you are not bored out of your brain watching me talk to these characters and try and figure out what the fuck's going on. Anyway, thanks. Come back for more, and I'll see you next time.